guys, I'm just sitting here having lunch and just feel kind of led to jump on and sort of share something, especially because of a recent conversation I had with someone yesterday. And I find that it's real common to get really confused on what it means to eat healthy, and what if we're having a particular issue or something going on, we're Googling and it's saying you should have these foods, these foods are going to help improve X, Y, Z. In which they might, but if the foundation of just good, healthy eating isn't there, focusing on, having something with extra antioxidants or whatever in it is kind of focusing on the wrong thing. I'd like to use the analogy, it's like focusing on mowing the yard when your house is on fire. So if you don't have that good foundation of just basic whole food nutrition in your everyday lifestyle, in your diet and your nutrition, trying to say I'm going to implement a few things or cut this out, and you're like, I'm not seeing any progress or change, and all that can be frustrating because you're like, well, on the internet it says this or something like that. But then still that good foundation of whole, real, true nutrition eating is. And then that's confusing. Well, what in the heck does that even mean? What does that even mean? And so I'm going to break it down super simple. Super, super simple. So when you think about in your daily nutrition, I'm going to break it down. What you should have, how many servings of stuff. I want you to think about what you have daily and compare your notes. Okay? All right. So this is, we're going to look at it in 4 different categories of whole, real food, okay? Of vegetables, of proteins, quality proteins, of good fats, and quality carbs. And carbs means whole grains, not like whole grain pasta, because that's still very processed, but whole grains like oats, corn. Corn is a grain, it's not a vegetable. Whether you get like farro or quinoa, those are whole grains. And in the carb section is fruit, okay? And so fruit fits in that. So we got vegetables, we've got quality proteins, we have good fats, and we have carbs. So what you want to think about, for the number of vegetables, obviously, like vegetables, a female needs to have, and I like to use your hand size. Your hand size makes the portions appropriate to you and your body size and all that. That a fist of vegetables, one fist is 1 serving. So for females, it's 4 to 6. 4 to 6 servings a day that you want to get in vegetables. For males, it's 6 to 8. So then going into quality protein, okay, quality protein, whether you're doing eggs or you're doing Greek yogurt that's got protein in it, you're doing a protein powder, whether you're doing chicken, some lean meats, some seafood, fish, that kind of thing. Just an average, think about a palm thickness and size. You want for females 4 to 6 a day, and males you want 4 to 6 a day. 6 to 8 a day. If you are, so then for good fats, we're talking about nuts, we're talking about avocados, we're talking about olives, we're talking about good oils like olive oil, coconut oil, those kinds of real butter, not artificial butter. So you're going to think of a thumb, and you're going to have a thumb size, and guess what? It's females. 4 to 6, males 6 to 8. So that's in a day. Now carbs, because carbs are the most confusing, and they're also the ones that most people diets are consumed of, because you have your bread something in the morning, you have bread something, pasta or sandwich at lunch, and then at dinner, similar kind of thing. And then depending also your snacks for the day that you're having. So the carbs, cupped full, whole grain of cupped, and remember it counts for fruit or whole grains. You want 4 to 6 a day, or 6 for a female and 6 to 8 for a male. So if you look at your nutrition and see what you might be missing from, that's just the foundational basics of what you want to have, like every day. Majority of people are going to see that they don't have enough vegetables. And so or their quality protein, all that. You're going to see what's missing and what you can strive working on substituting better things for, so that you can get that really good everyday foundation of having whole real food based on kind of those serving sizes, starting from there, and seeing what progress improvements that can be made, because it's not necessarily about having less stuff. Sometimes it is about adding more, especially if somebody's trying to do weight loss. If they hardly are taking any vegetables, you need to increase your vegetable intake, not only because the minerals and nutrients, but it gets a lot of fiber in you, and that kind of thing. So that helps with weight loss, for example. So I just want to kind of let's simplify what it means. What in the heck does it mean to eat healthy? If you've got questions about that, please post it in the comments. Please share with us. Ask us about it. Let us know what your thoughts on. I'm gonna keep talking on this, because I really want people to be taking care of their house on fire and not outside mowing the yard. I want you to get that great foundation, because if you don't, and you're saying, oh, I don't have that foundation, you can't try other stuff and see. But you got to get that foundation and then say, if I'm still having not meeting my wellness health goals, or I'm still having other things, then that's when you start looking at other stuff, that kind of thing. So, and again, don't do huge overhauls at all time. Pick a little bit. Maybe you only do 1 servings of vegetables a day, but 2 going up to 3 is doable, and do that for a time, and then slowly add more. So again, we're here for you. Let us know if you have any questions.